Hi, everyone. I am your mistress of manifestations, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn. Cheers. So, how is everyone doing? Well, Capricorn is my moon sign. This is going to be a general reading, so not all the messages here are going to make sense to you, but if it does, claim it. Now, on the other hand, if these messages confuse you a little bit, I want you to go calculate your birth chart and find out your other placements, like where your moon is. Moon rules your emotions, your emotional life. Where is your Venus? It's about love, luxury, money. Where is your ascendant? That is your whole life program. Why have you arrived here? What is your destiny? Go to Google, calculate your birth chart, put in all your details, free birth chart calculator, find those placements, go to my channel, watch all those videos, and I guarantee you, Capricorn, there will be additional messages there for you. Now, feel free to swap the roles, apply this reading to you or the person that you think about when you come across this reading. So I'm going to start by taking a few oracle cards and keeping them face down. We'll open them at the end of the reading, correct? Like I always start by asking everybody how you guys are. How's everybody? Your health, you and yours, the ones you love. If anybody is feeling under the weather, I want you to know that speedy recovery, health, peace of mind is being restored at God's speed, and so be it. Just take three. I don't know why I felt like it. We're going to start this reading a bit different. So I'm going to start with my situation style, and I'm going to try to take some messages for us because this, though, is a tarot deck, of course. It's a different tarot deck. It's got messages on it, situations and messages. I'm going to take two cards from here to see what the collective could be going through. Please do comment below and let me know if this reading resonates. Sending all of you love, light, healing, good vibes. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. This one, two, three. The third one just popped up on its own. Okay, Capricorn. So let me see what these cards are about. I'll tell you what I'm getting. You are very scared or very anxious about something. I don't know. And I think this is about love because the next card tells me that. Have you been thinking about someone or has somebody been on your mind that you have been obsessed with? Now, either you're feeling caught or trapped. Now, this individual is sitting with their phone, if you notice, okay? Have you been waiting for someone to message you, Capricorn? Have you been waiting for the arrival of somebody's messages? And in the meanwhile, while you're waiting, you are so focused on when they're going to come in. So are you waiting on a message from someone? Now, this could be about love. This could be about money. This could be about a job. This could be about anything. You have been waiting for a message anxiously. And as time is going by, you're getting a little scared if you're going to receive any communication. Or on the other hand, you're hoping if the communication is it good, bad, or ugly. There's something about waiting for communication. And while you're waiting, you're not waiting very well. Though, of course, Capricorns have so much of patience, but you know what? We get whacked left, right, and center. Like I told you, it's my moon sign. So I know the journey of a Capricorn is pretty darn hard and painful. Hence, we're called the goats, right? Correct? Because we have the knees, to climb those mountains, which are, at 90 degrees. So you've been waiting for something. We're ruled by Saturn. Remember, he's a hard task master. Been waiting for some communication to come in. And you're very anxious about it, nervous energy. It's about a love connection because you have a magnetic, unexplainable pull, can't resist. Is this a soulmate that you let go of? Or for some reason, there was some distance between both of you. And suddenly all communications were cut off. Ghosting. Okay, and I don't know why you haven't reached out, but you've kept yourself all tied up. And you've just been waiting that they will come back because the pull that you have with this person is off the chart. It's magnetic. You can't explain it. It cannot be explained in words. There is no language um, to explain that. It's something that has to be felt and experienced by you and that person. And you'll feel it. Maybe you'll talk to each other in your sleep, in your dream state. Maybe you'll astral travel together to other realms. Maybe you'll have soulmates from the past, because this, for me, this card describes all that. I mean, this pull that you have. And as you can see, somebody's walking away, but yet it's like their hands are, their hands are entwined. I don't know. I'm getting a feeling that you've been away from somebody or somebody has left you, but the feelings haven't. And it's on both the sides, okay? Guess what? They're gonna pop up, spontaneous, unexpected surprise visit. And if you notice, literally they're gonna fall down from the skies, in this giant air balloon. It could be air travel. Maybe somebody is coming back to you. Somebody with whom you have to let go for some reasons. We'll see why, but they're going to come back, and you've been very anxious and you've been waiting for them, because you can't explain that even though you've let go of this person, as you can see, she's walking away. It's like they've taken a part of you with them and kept a part of themselves with you. Wow, Capricorn, what you doing? This is so nice. But they're going to pop back up. So I'm just happy to see this card. All right. So you know what I'm going to do, Capricorn? I'll take my arcade. So let's see if I can give you some additional messages. And let's see if we can, I have just drawn an outline of a beautiful message that I'm getting through. I'm going to fill in the colors now, and I'm going to add some characters, and I'm going to give you as many messages as I can, whether about love, whether it's about money and business, about health, and everything and anything in between. I'll do my best, I promise. Okay, I'm feeling so excited, Capricorn. I feel lovely, upbeat, and happy. So, something tells me that you know that they're going to pop back up. I feel it, but yet you've kept yourself tied up in anxiety. Yeah. I guess, one second, my pillow. Sometimes, that self-doubt creeps up, like, are they really going to ever come back? I think that comes to your mind. But, somewhere, like, no, they're mine and I'm theirs. I don't know. I'm getting this love story made for Hollywood, or Bollywood for that matter, where two people have parted ways. So I don't know why. We'll see. Okay. Top of the deck. Bottom. Let me just take one more card. Okay. There are two people here. There is a king and a knight. The King of Pentacles, okay. Let's start with the King of Pentacles. Are they two men here who are vying for a woman? I don't know. Or are they two masculine energies here who are fighting for a feminine energy? Now, the King of Pentacles, Pentacles are your coins. They're what keep us firmly rooted, okay, to this earth, as in they help us buy the things we love. They help us put food on the table, buy the things we need, etc., etc. Who's the King of Pentacles? This is earth energy, stable. Somebody who's not broke, for sure. Businessman. Somebody who's self-sufficient. Very, very self-reliant. Who's successful, who has created a successful business. As you can see, this person is standing so majestically, He's holding that thing he has created with his own hands, with his own blood, sweat, and tears, and he's holding it with such pride and grace and saying, you know what, look at me. I created this. This is somebody who's worked very hard at being successful, toiled, literally toiled, whether it's, working hard to educate themselves, they're pushing themselves ahead, going up that ladder with their own grit and determination. Somebody who's very dependable. This person owns their business, could be owning properties in the 3D. Somebody who doesn't like change. Somebody who doesn't like change. So, and if you notice, there is a lot of green here, and this person is very happy with what they've created. Extremely happy. Proud of what they've done. This is one character here, and then I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who's younger than the king, because, the knights are younger, the kings are older. Somebody who's very slow. Again, this is earth energy. You have, well, you are an earth sign. Now, this could be a facet of you as well, okay? Both these characters. Or you could be dealing with two people. Two people. This is slow but consistent progress. This is one of those knights who is stopped. He is not in gallop. This is this is somebody who's thinking before they take action. They are holding that pentacle, they want to offer it, but they're not just giving it. They are holding back. They're trying to look at the details. They're trying to read between the lines. They're not rushing in. They are going to take action very strategically once they have, read that fine print and they're ready. But when they come in, this offer is solid. So this is slow but consistent progress. You may feel nothing is happening, but a lot is, because this individual is just studying a situation and deciding when they should come in. Five of Pentacles. You have so much of earth, my darling Capricorns. You are an earth sign. Somebody is feeling left out like a beggar. Now, notice 5 to start with is a number of imbalance. Okay. Somebody is standing outside a church. Their clothes are tattered. They're cold. They're probably hungry. They seem to be begging. Now, have you felt like this in a relationship? I don't know. Like I said, I feel you are dealing. I'm talking to somebody, probably a divine feminine, who's dealing with two people. I feel this. There are two people here in your energy. And with one of them, you felt like a beggar, like there's been a financial loss, bad health too. Again, if anybody's not feeling well, healing is being sent to you now as I speak, and so be it. So this is health problems. Times are difficult, but help is available. Help is available. You're feeling low. You're feeling alone and abandoned. Feeling left out, ghosted. Do you remember I told you, I feel somebody's ghosted you. And this card, what I don't like about this card in any situation, it will be love or work, is there is help, but you feel lonely. You've kept yourself in that energy of, no, I cannot ask for help. I've been abandoned. Nobody loves me. And when this comes out in a love situation, I feel that the person you're trying to direct this energy towards is not bothered. They're inside doing, they're like, yeah, you can come in. Anybody can go into a church. Nobody can stop you from entering any place of worship. Thank you, God, for that. If you need help, you can go in. They'll give you food. They'll give you water. They'll give you a cup, a hot cup of coffee, soup. But you feel, no, you can't do it. This brings me back to this card. What are you anxious and scared about that you've kept yourself tied up like this and holding that phone? And here she's holding a begging bowl. Are you begging for someone's attention? Has somebody just ghosted and left you out in the cold? Well, they themselves seem to be having a good, they're not seeing your emotional poverty that you're feeling. They don't see it. Now, I'm gonna take some cards. These was just cards that just popped out, that I just pulled out, sorry. Random. I do feel that there is somebody here who's making a choice between two people. Somebody is feeling emotionally abandoned. Somebody is feeling like there is no love for them, and they really want that love and that sweetness, and they're not getting it. They're not getting it. Hence, they feel like an outsider in a partnership where they're supposed to be together. Okay, so for my Capricorns, please. Capricorns, putting your energy. Already shuffle the cards. Let's go. Capricorns. My Capricorns, please. My Capricorns. The cards are sticking, Capricorns. Somebody doesn't want me to talk, huh? I don't care. I'm nosy, by the way. Yeah, I feel somebody is thinking about what they should do next. Capricorns, please. My Capricorns. Okay. Wands. The cards continue to stick, hence I shall see what we have here right now. Okay. Whoa. This is about love. Okay. This is about love. This is about a love situation. Are you feeling like this in a love situation? Where there was a huge spark between two people, a connection on steroids, because like I said, that card of magnetic, where the connection was off the charts between you two. You're so attracted to each other. Look at this. This couple is looking at each other directly at the same level. I always see this card like that, but there are two people who are on the same page, whether it's about their beliefs, how their life should be, what they love, hell, maybe even their brand of coffee. As you can see, I bring up coffee a lot in my readings because I love coffee. So what I mean to say is that they believe on everything. They have an agreement on the big things in life and even the smaller details. This is a spark, a friendship, a romance, a physical meeting, an agreement, soulmate love. Soulmate love. Both your cups are filled, brimming over, run it over with love and emotions for each other. And you're looking at each other. And I feel this is a very, very magnetic connection. These cups are drowning in emotions. It's like you look at each other and you speak volumes. That's what they're doing. There's no need. There's no need to even do anything. It's that kind of a connection. Why do I feel that you've had to leave a connection like this? I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm feeling that because I have the 10 of Wands here and I have the Queen of Swords. Let me start with this 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands tells me that a situation has been very, very heavy for you. You have been carrying I'm getting the word, the brunt, the weight of this relationship on your, you've been carrying it and you've been walking. And I know Capricorns, like I said before, you have the knees to climb any mountain. If there is a challenge, you can take it up. And you are so steadfast in your belief when you want to achieve something that sometimes you don't even ask for help. You've been exhausted and overwhelmed. I feel I'm talking to somebody who is in a relationship where they feel exhausted. They are overwhelmed. They are tired. They are burdened. No, overburdened. They've been trying to do everything on their own, and there is no help. And I feel the person you're dealing with makes you feel like this. Makes you feel like this. Where you have to ask and beg for their time, for their emotions. You feel like a beggar. And I feel you have kept this within you. I'm getting a strong message. You have taken a decision in the past. Just listen to me, Capricorn. Of moving away from someone. Now you can reverse the roles too. You could say that you were the person that somebody moved away from, or vice versa. Somebody here took a decision to move away from a relationship. It was like a soulmate relationship. They decided to move away, even though the connection was freaking off the charts, magnetic. They didn't know. And somebody just ghosted someone. I feel this. Just bounced one day. Now, it did keep you in this energy of being very anxious and panicking. But the person went towards somebody else. Now, they may have gone there for the stability. Because, like I'm saying, stability is important in life. They made a head over heart decision to choose somebody else, or maybe you did that. And you realize that where you went, leaving something that was like a soulmate feel, getting a feeling of a soulmate relationship, going through this. And because you chose to leave, or the individual who chose to walk away took that decision in their complete senses, I am taking this decision in full, in my senses, and I know what I'm doing. They have never told this to anybody. They've been carrying this burden themselves. squarely this whole relationship, and they've been trudging along like, it'll get better. Because see, there's a home here. It's a huge home though. And they're like, so close to home. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just carry this some more. But you can't. This person cannot do this anymore. It's extremely heavy. They're going to drop it any minute. And I'm telling you this. Now, I'll tell you something else. The next card is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. I'll give you the higher vibration and the lower vibration, or the messages of this energy. The Queen of Swords, as you can see, swords are what? How you speak, your intellect, your mind, your intelligence. This woman is very intelligent, very shrewd, clear speaker, clear thinker, does not mince words. If she wants to say A, B, C, D, she will say A, B, C, D. She doesn't care. If it hurts you, too bad. Now, either you've been dealing, did you leave somebody and go towards somebody who was in this energy? I'll give you one message. You didn't know that, of course. You thought this person was a clear thinker. You thought this person was somebody who's very logical, somebody who had their, head on their shoulders, somebody who knew how to handle blah, blah, blah. But now it's turned in the opposite. It seems that this individual is someone who just speaks her truth in the most cutting way. She has no fear. She doesn't care. She clears the air with truth. She speaks her mind. This could be a divorcee. My God. Somebody who's I'll give you the lower vibration of this. Or if this is a feminine energy that you've gone towards, whoever I'm talking to, this is a distorted feminine energy. Somebody who feels it's the way to assert yourself is to be verbally aggressive, is to have verbal battles all the time. Somebody is very aggressive and frustrated, angry, emotionally unstable, easily triggered. Anything triggers them off, like boom. It's before you know, they're like ready to explode. And you're like, what? That's not what I meant. They don't care. They don't care. They have that sword, that thought, those words ready, irrational. Conflict starter, somebody who could be bipolar or dysfunctional. Are you dealing with somebody who's got some kind of problems like that? This could be a Gemini, this could be a Libra, or an Aquarius. Somebody who's so focused on details that even they dissect everything. That's what I feel. Your whole life has been them dissecting everything you say and do. You didn't know it's going to be like that. You didn't. But I feel you gave up a relationship that was totally different in vibration, and you didn't know you were going towards this, but you did. You did. And dealing with this person has made you understand how heavy this burden is for you to carry. You're overwhelmed with this person's attitude. The way they talk to you is just disrespectful. Disrespectful. And I feel this person is either bipolar or has some kind of a emotional instability, constantly jealous, aggressive, and mean. For me, this is also a card of somebody going towards a divorce, or this is somebody who is in the process of getting a divorce, or this could be a divorcee. I don't know. I don't know which one of this is you, but you're dealing with somebody who is in their distorted feminine energy. Yes, when a feminine energy is, perfectly aligned with her femininity, she speaks her mind with clarity, but not with rudeness, crudeness, anger, jealousy, and instability. It's always in balance. This is not in balance. This person just wants to fight. They have that sword. It's like, it's like, what's that game when they play with the swords and they have you tied to the not the harness, that, I don't know what it's called. I'm forgetting the name. It's a French sport. You're constantly fighting with it. You don't want to fight. And this has been so heavy. It's so heavy. And again, this is so close to home. You've been having a lot of instability in your home. And you've walked away from something that was your dream relationship. I don't know why you walked away, but you did. And you are at crossroads today. This is the Three of Wands. This is you thinking what you should do. This is you thinking if you should continue where you are. Because see, this person has put two wands. They've put them in the ground. For me, this could be that you created a business with this person and maybe you have a child. We'll take some more cards to see. Perhaps you have set your business, in this on the ground. If you have a stable home, you have everything. You have everything. But there is no love. You're dealing with this. If this is a couple, yes, there is money, there is stability. Perhaps you have a child, you built a nice home. Yes, but this is conflict. And is there some conflict about money also? Because the King of Pentacles is all about his money and business. Are there some fights and disagreements about money in this home that just drive somebody nuts and they are so cutting? There is something about money here that is going on. I don't know what it is. And you're thinking, you've been waiting for your ships to come in for a long time. For me, this card of you, waiting and waiting, and in the meanwhile, just feeling like this, exhausted, overwhelmed, and burdened. Just waiting. Just waiting. What should I do next? You've been expecting progress and development. You've put in those efforts. These wands are on the ground. You've been waiting for results. But are they coming? Are they coming? Is somebody making you wait? I think you do not know that there is somebody waiting for you. I think you do know it because there is some soulmate energy here. There's somebody watching you, yeah. I feel this. This is somebody who's strategizing. Should I come in? Should I go? Somebody who's taking their time, but I think they're reading your situation, trying to figure out where you are in this relationship because they know that you've moved on. Because you've left a soulmate relationship for this. I feel this. You've ghosted somebody, just cold turkey on someone. And the love you have for them and vice versa is off the charts. Off the charts. Can you give me some more messages, please, for my Capricorns? More messages for my Capricorns, please. Yeah. All right. So let me give you a message here. This individual is the same individual. This is a couple. This is somebody who has their own business. They're very successful and they take a lot of time to commit to something. They're very, very intelligent, this person, whoever you're married to. And this other person in the relationship is somebody who's totally irrational. Please don't go by the sex of the cards. Please go with the energy. You can put yourself in any of the roles. Okay. There is a couple here where one person is so on the money about business. Everything is about business. And this person is just about fighting and conflict. And this individual has given them a lot of stability in their life. And they've really worked hard. In fact, they've been carrying the burden of this relationship for a long time. But with this energy here, you're dealing with somebody who is very arrogant too, I'm getting. Somebody who's vicious with her words, viciousness, loves to cut you with that sword, makes you feel lesser than. I'm getting a strong message here of somebody feeling that their married life is a competition between each other. I don't know if I'm talking to a couple among one of whom is a lawyer and the other one has their own business. There's no peace in this house. It's a beg fest. I mean, look at this. They make you beg for everything. And you left a relationship in the past and moved towards this for whatever reason. Maybe you thought this was more stability here. Or maybe I'm talking to somebody who was married already and then they met their soulmate. I do not know. But there is somebody else in your energy who is there. But you have left them for this. Was the grass not greener on the other side? Or were you expecting all this growth with this person? The potential was there. The potential was there. And you're somebody who's very strategic. You took your time to decide to move away from a soulmate connection and go towards this. But you were not expecting it to be like this. Total imbalance. Begfest, where there was just nothing but fights. I'm seeing this. And you're dealing with somebody who's got some mental issues. This could be bipolar. You don't know what the script is for the day. Wow. You do not know what the script is. You don't know what's going to come out of their mouth. And I don't think they know either. This has made you feel terrible, I feel, and you've been reminiscing about this person. I feel this too. I feel this. This person is still in your thoughts. You're holding them in your energy. Your energetic field still has, remnants of them, bits and pieces of the thoughts, fragments of emotions, of feelings, of the fun times you had together. It's there. There's somebody who's watching you, and I think it's this Knight of Cups. This is a knight, yes. It's a Knight of Cups. This is a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For me, very, very, I don't know. I think Scorpio. I don't know why I feel Scorpio. There's somebody who's watching you. And this knight has stopped in his tracks. He's drenched in his emotions. He's holding this big cup. He wants to give you a cup. See, in this relationship that you have, there are wands, yeah, but the 10 of wands, the 3 of wands, where you're putting in effort, you're getting anything back. There are no cups here. You had that with somebody else. You had this energy of heart with somebody else. Here, it's been about business. It's been about cruelty. Is somebody verbally abusive here? You know what I'm feeling? This is a Scorpio. I'll tell you what I feel. You were dealing with a soulmate. I know this. Somebody who was in your energy, your frequency, your vibration, a match, a vibrational freaking match, magnetically drawn to each other. A lot of love. Scorpio is such a deep sign. Their love runs deep. I mean, the passion is humongous. I mean, if you ever fall in love with a Scorpio, my God, they love you with all their might. But they took a lot of time to come in. They were taking too much time to come in. They were taking their time. Maybe they had second thoughts. They were having some troubles coming in and giving you that confirmation, like, yes, you're mine. I want you, and I'm going to commit to you. They have a lot of deep emotions, though. But they're very careful with their heart. See, their cup is here. They're not extending it. Perhaps you waited for a long time. And if I read this card here again, you put in a lot of passion into this too. And you were waiting for those ships to come in, but they never did. They took their time. If I read this card like this, were you waiting for them to come back to you? And because they didn't, you took a decision to move away and get married to somebody else? I'm getting this message, yeah, Capricorn. Because the love between you and this person was magnetic. Unexplainable pull, cannot resist, but they took their time to come in. Yeah, this could be a Scorpio who did that to you. And today, you were waiting because this person is sitting with a phone in their hand and they're anxious. Why are they not messaging me? And you decided, you know what? I'm just going to move. I'm just going to go ahead. And I'm going to go towards this person who is coming in with stability. They have stability at least. They're willing to give me a home and everything else, what we need for a marriage. And you didn't know it's going to turn out to be like this. Oh, by the way, there was one more card here that I forgot to tell you. Look at these cards. You've gone towards a relationship, okay, where it was either the 4 of Pentacles or the 5. Both these cards are of poverty. Now, this could be financial poverty, where they did not give you money, where they made you feel like you have to beg them to give me, can I have this for that? But for me, this feels like this woman, her heart is crossed. She's sitting on a chest of money. She's holding it, but she's not going to give it. This relationship was of holding back. This person that you moved towards was not giving you love, was not giving you their time, was not giving you their emotions. It was just holding back. And you were craving for this. But you waited for this person to come in and they didn't. They didn't come. They ghost. Something happened here where you were hoping that the Scorpio came in faster, but they took a lot of time. I don't know if they kept you waiting. And in the meanwhile, because you got no communication from them, even though the love was so deep, this was a match made in heaven. You decided to move ahead. You decided to move ahead, go towards somebody who was offering you stability. Okay, but you didn't know it's going to turn into this burdensome, exhaustive, no emotional fulfillment. Everybody is holding back. Nobody is giving anything, and you're constantly begging. You felt like an outsider here in this relationship. Fights over fights over fights. Now, you've been thinking a lot. What decision should you take? And you wondered whether you should leave or you should go. I feel this. Even with the Three of Wands, I'm going to read it like this. And the moon here in the background here tells me that you found some secret out, because the moon is about secrets. The moon is about secrets. This is, you put yourself in a situation of not taking any action. You're waiting for even this relationship to change or grow, but nothing is happening. Nothing. Even though you put so much passion in, and I'm sure you build a home, maybe you have a child. You just put yourself in this inaction. I'm not going to make a decision. Indecision. You were afraid to make a decision. Perhaps because you had not heard from that other person, you were scared that if I take a decision, again, she's drowning in those emotions. Look at this. You knew that this person has a lot of emotion for you, the past one that didn't come in. But you kept yourself in this time of not taking any action. You were refusing to choose between two people or situations. You were in a stalemate over a soulmate and your husband or your wife. Again, don't go by the sex of the cards. Please go with the energies and apply this message to you or for somebody else that you're watching for. There was a big period of time when you just put yourself in this. Now, if you notice, this individual can just, again, if you notice, the heart is crossed, just like this card here. I feel there was a lot of holding back in this relationship, in this committed relationship, whoever was married here. Everything was about holding back. Nobody wanted to open their heart, be well. No, they didn't want to show that. They felt it was a sign of weakness. There's no cup cards for that married couple here. Nothing. Just everything about money, money, business, 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 and words, anger, anger. And there's somebody here who's got some mental issues like bipolar or some emotional instability, jealousy, perhaps. I don't know. Cruelty, verbal cruelty. I don't know. I'm feeling it. And you kept yourself stuck. And you just didn't know what to do. You said, I'm not going to take any decision. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to close my heart. I'm not going to see anything. I'm not going to feel anything. That's what you did to yourself. You kept yourself in this because this woman can easily whack open that, those things from her eyes and bounce or take a decision. But you just took your time deciding between two people or two situations. And sometimes when I see this card with this on the eyes, and especially because even the Queen of Swords is here, for me, this is, Lady Justice when her eyes are covered because, she has to be fair. Are you going towards legalities? Because you finally made a decision that I've had enough. I'm going to go towards legalities because I'll tell you why. The wheel is here. This is Jupiter. So far, you have Scorpio very strong in this reading. You also have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, and Scorpio so far. And this is a Scorpio person for me who took their time to come in, because of which you moved. Now, this is coming in. You've been in this state of inaction for a long time, and the universe has been seeing that. They have been giving you signs. They've been trying to move you. They're trying to move you away from a path that you've been following because they can see it's not working. You're not happy. You're overburdened. You're exhausted. Your health is suffering. Perhaps your money is suffering. That's when this comes in. The wheel. To change the direction of these huge cruise ships, it's a very small part of the wheel. This is the divine coming in. To change the direction of your life. And they've been trying to tell you, look, it's not working. You need to change directions because what you're working at is not working anymore. There is too much of conflict here. Mental instability, a feeling of lack, feeling unloved. There is no love here. There is no love. This is Jupiter. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing, unexpected message. I feel you put yourself in this inaction, and this message that comes out of nowhere wakes you up and makes you take a decision to move away from this. This is the wheel of fate changing in your favor, helping you get unstuck. Freedom, justice, truth, expansion, growth, a huge positive energetic shift. This is destiny. This is luck. This is karma. Second chances. Second chances. I feel you were waiting for somebody. I'll give you the story in short. You were waiting for somebody with whom you had a magnetic connection, a soulmate connection. I mean, off the charts, deep emotions. It could have been a Scorpio, but they were taking a lot of time to commit to you. You waited for a long time. And in fact, I feel they ghosted you in between and they just disappeared from the face of the earth, from your life, from your energetic field. You waited for a long time. And finally, you moved towards somebody else who was offering you stability. When you moved towards them, you realized that it was horrible. There was no love. It was a beg fest, but nobody loved each other. It was each person holding back. It was about money. It was about business. I think you did have children because even the Ace of Pentacles is here. For me, this is a home, property, something stable in the 3D. It could also be a little one that you brought into the world. There was no love. In fact, what you had with each other made you feel so disillusioned in love. And somehow you could never, ever forget that person because that pull towards that person, it's something, I won't say unnatural, but it is what alien love is made of. No, not from Mars. Yeah. It's like out of this world. Okay. And you've wanted that person. You have kept yourself forcefully in this situation. You decided not to take action. Okay. But the wheel is here. And Jupiter is in Pisces. He loves to be there. He's a homeboy there. He's very powerful. And Pisces is about magic, yeah, about magical love. That's the higher vibration. Okay. And when Jupiter is there, he's the biggest benefic. I mean, come on now. He could be helping you get a second chance back with somebody, and he's going to be victorious because you have the 6 of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign too. This is Leo energy for me. Leo. Jupiter is giving you a second chance at this relationship. They're going to bring somebody back via a message that is just going to pop up. I feel this. And this is going to be a victory thing for you. Maybe this is a Leo. I don't know. Leo or Scorpio. I want you to check those readings too. And also Libra or Gemini. So Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo. Please check those readings. And perhaps even Sag, because when Jupiter is here, and because I said Pisces, just check if you can get any messages from those. Just go to my channel and take a look at those readings. Please hear them. There will be additional messages there for you. Jupiter is coming in. The wheel is turning in your favor, my darlings. Second chances are coming in. This is destiny. This is fated. Nothing can stop it. Nothing is written in the stars, and it's going to be victorious. You are going to be united back with somebody, yeah. Somebody from your past, I feel, with whom you have this strong magnetic. I don't even know how to describe this relationship. But you waited for them and they took their time coming in. They took their time coming in, because of which you moved away towards somebody who was offering you stability. And that's normal. Shall we throw a few kippers on this? But they're coming back. They're going to pop up out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And this time, that is what is going to rip that blindfold off your eyes and make you take a decision. And again, this could be a card of legalities, where you're going towards legalities. Or you're cutting ties with somebody. Both. You're speaking your truth and you're cutting ties with this person that you were, in a relationship with. Your soulmate is coming back. Somebody's coming back. Hey, Kipper, can you give me some? Hey, Kipper, can you give me some messages, please? For my Capricorns. For my Capricorns, please. Thank you, Kipper. Okay. It was ready. Hey, Kipper. Capricorn, please. Capricorn. My Capricorn, this one card is here. Remember, I told you, you've been thinking about this person, even when you were in that other relationship. Card is here. Whoa, Kipper, what the... All right, first, let me start by telling you that, oh, Kipper has given us such cards, such lovely cards. There is a child. Maybe that was one of the reasons why you chose not to move, or you kept yourself in a state of indecision, even though this relationship was horrible. I mean, terrible. Beckfest. No heart energy. You're holding back. Holding back. Nobody giving love, but the child was what you had created. And you stayed back for that, and you kept yourself tied up in this situation. But while you were there, you were constantly thinking about someone. You were thinking about that soulmate that you left behind. See, because this card, she's walking away, but they can't leave those hands. You can't stop thinking about this person. Look at the similarity. This person is sitting at work and their thoughts are with somebody else. It's like they have your heart. They have your, I don't know. They have pieces of you and vice versa, I feel. I feel it. Now, with this particular individual, okay, you did have a home. I feel this because you created something in the 3D. Home and children. Home and a child. But there was no happiness. You had all the physical things that you need to be in this 3D, but there was no happiness. Now, perhaps the person you moved towards was somebody who was in this energy, a military person. See, this energy of this King of Pentacles is somebody who's very, very well put together. They have their business. There's somebody in a position of power, somebody who wears a uniform, maybe, I don't know. And you are showing as the main female here. I feel there's an age difference here too, between the two of you, okay? Between the person you were committed to because you got tired of waiting for your soulmate. There is an age difference in that couple. Both of you all are so well put together. Look at this. The person you married could be somebody who has a position of power in the community. Okay. So like I'm saying, you got tired of waiting for this other person to come in. Hence, this person was giving you that stability and you took it. You took it. This could also be somebody who wears a uniform. Okay. This is somebody who likes rules and regulations, very, very stable person, orderly conduct. They need security. They need stability. They have a regiment. So your love was like that. Your life turned like that. There was no romance. And you're showing up as a younger person. Maybe you missed that. You missed those sweet nothings. This was a regimented marriage. Rules, regulations, fine print, blueprint, red print, I don't know, red tape, black tape, that type of it, because this person is like that. They're very stable and they gave you everything. They gave you a good home, comfortable home. They gave you a child. Perhaps this is what they promised you to start with. I don't know. Maybe this person doesn't have that capacity. This is what they are. But you took it because you got tired of waiting for that soulmate because they were taking their time coming in and they just ghosted you. I feel this. Now, there is a big change happening here. Oh, this relationship, and because of this heavy burden that you were carrying and this feeling of being left out did make you sick. Or I feel there is somebody who is mentally sick here. Okay. And I feel you also spend time taking care of that person. I don't know why I'm getting this. Maybe you were taking care of them, but there is some kind of a sickness here, somebody who's not well. And I don't think it's something very serious. It's some mental instability because this Queen of Swords is somebody who's just irrational, jealousy on steroids, green with envy for no reason, fighting, constant likes to solve problems with conflict. You can't do that. World War III every day in the house for nothing. Like I said, you do not know what the script is for that day. You do not know what they're going to show up as. Something like that. And I'll read this two ways. Because this relationship got so burdensome, your health suffered, or you did spend time taking care of this person. I'm getting that too, because they were mentally unstable. There's a big change coming in. Huge change, and that is a wheel of fortune for me. There's a huge change coming in this situation. Something is changing, and this is a wheel. You're changing directions. And if you can notice, somebody's packed up their bags and they're leaving. Okay, you're leaving. You're changing your location. You're changing your house. You're moving. You're moving. You're moving. Maybe you're driving away. You're leaving this place. That's Jupiter coming in to bring about this big change in your life. Okay, you're making a change. Now, do you remember this card that I told you about this person waiting for a message? You waited for a long time for a message, yeah, from somebody. This phone is here with this person, but the message never came in. And hence you had to move away from your soulmate. But even though you moved away from them, look, you couldn't let go. You didn't let go. And I think even though you were in this other relationship and this marriage, I'll call you out too. You never gave it your full potential because look, your thoughts are with somebody else. I'll read this card another way. Maybe you are sending out papers because I know when the Queen of Swords comes out, there is some legal action that is going to happen here. You're going towards legalities. Perhaps you are sending out official documents. There's an official seal here, of divorce papers. Somebody's being served papers. And there is a court settlement or a divorce that is going to happen here. And if there is going to be an equal give and take. I'm going to tell you this, and do not worry about that. It's going to be an equal give and take. You are going to get what you deserve in this, whether it's half your property or whatever you build with each other, you're going to get it. And it's going to be like an unexpected income and reward. Maybe when you're going into this divorce, maybe you were scared to go in because you knew this person would take you for all. But I think you're going to be surprised with the outcome. I feel this. You felt imprisoned and chained in this relationship, locked up, because nobody here is opening their hearts. Look, I'll show you these two cards. Capricorns. Cable is just here. See? Nobody wants to give anything. You felt locked up. You felt locked up. And you know who had the key? That person, that soulmate of yours. And you were waiting for them to unlock this. You knew they would come and help you. Because even though you left each other, you never left you did not de-res them from your energetic field. You still held remnants of them, and hence you were constantly thinking about them. They were on your mind. And this relationship felt like a prison. I do not know if I'm dealing with somebody who has gone to prison. I mean, Kipper has this card in it, and Kipper Meany, he always gives me this card. But I feel that you felt imprisoned in this relationship because of maybe your money ties, business, children. This is what I call karma, because when the reason to be in a relationship is not just love, these are also things, but it's only this and no love. It gets too toxic. That's why the health was suffering. Somebody's health was suffering. You're moving away. There is a big change, and this is Jupiter coming in to bless you. The wheel going to lead to exceptional gains for you. This could be in every way. I think the biggest gain that you're going to get from this is getting your mental peace back, in being reunited with somebody that you adored, and also having a nice, happy home for this child. I feel that this home was not happy. This salon was beautiful and plush, but there was no happiness there. It was cold. Fights and conflicts. The only echoes in this salon were of you fighting each other. And I think this child has also been affected. I hope the child doesn't have some kind of, look, if the child has gone through some trauma, seeing you fighting, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but I'm going to deliver it. I do not question. I want you to know that this exceptional gain that is coming could be even them regaining back that thing that they lost, that fear. And there is for me a sense of living in fear in this relationship, never being able to relax. Everything is a battle, a constant fight, battle and a fight, battle and a fight. There are legalities. I know it. I know it. Let me take some Keepers of the Light Oracle cards for you, Capricorns. Please message below and let me know if this resonates. Thank you. Oof. I don't know. Two cards just came out. Okay, here we go. All right. My God. Kali Ma Kali, Joy Ma Kali. Facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. I'll give you another message. Ma Kali is one of the darker avatars of the divine feminine, as in she is angry all the time. Dealing with somebody like that. She's angry. I mean, you cannot stop her. If you notice, if you go up Google and look at her pictures, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay. If you piss her off, she beheads you. Okay. And they say she has a black tongue. So what she speaks, comes into fruition. But she is such a fierce goddess and she protects. So I feel you were dealing with somebody who was in that energy, just wanting to fight and so fierce. And when Ma Kali comes out to play, oh boy, if you've done something wrong, you better, there is no corner of this earth that she won't find you. She'll walk this earth and grab you. Please read up on her. It's very beautiful and she's very powerful, Ma Kali. Okay? We're dealing with somebody in this lower energy of hers, which is just not, okay, shoot and ask questions later. Dealing with somebody like that. Face your fears. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. I think you faced your fear of losing a family, of losing your hard-earned income, of not having custody of your child. And you faced this fear and took a step because you allowed the guidance to come in. Dwalkul is dharma unfolding. This relationship had gotten too toxic. It was only karmic. Money ties, children, business. The rest was anger, hatred, jealousy, viciousness, fighting, conflict. And when you keep going around that mountain, that Saturn makes you go, because we are ruled by Saturn, Capricorns, and we don't give up easily. Remember, this 10 of Wands, it was getting so heavy, but you still continued. Okay? You still continued. Dharma unfolding. Dharma is the opposite of karma. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. This was you taking one step at a time to doom, gloom, and conflict. You facing your fear. Switching up the karma to dharma. Walking the path. Dropping that load. Removing the blindfold from your eyes. Taking a leap of faith with Jupiter coming in and giving you that opportunity. Your dharma is going to unfold and you're calling back a soulmate. You're calling back somebody from your past. And this is your path to happiness. There's a lot of yellow here. Maybe this person is a Leo who's coming in. Master Buddha, Gautama Buddha. Increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. You knew it. You knew it. This was the person for you. But for some quirk of fate, both of you had to separate and go your own two ways. And you thought you were going towards stability, and another relationship, but it turned out to be extremely karmic, heavy, toxic. Your health suffered. You're dealing with somebody who probably had some kind of mental or health problems, but your inner guidance kept telling you that there's somebody there and they're coming back into your life. I feel this. Now let's take these three cards we had kept, okay? Rhodo cross tight. Be gentle with yourself. There's a lot of yellow. And for me, this is also a card of Leo. So maybe the Leo is coming back, huh? Because, this is a card of a bit of vanity. You're showing off, you're being applauded. They like to be on stage, Leos. There's a lot of yellow in your cards. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal. If any of you are not feeling well because of this relationship, be gentle. But I'm not worried about you. You're with the person who's going to take care of you. Make time for self-care. Capricorns, this is a second message about taking care of yourself. I think you have ignored yourself. You have ignored yourself. Maybe you've been taking care of somebody else. I feel this too. And their needs, their things, and you put yourself on the back burner. Please take back that power and take care of yourselves now. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. My goodness, these are two cards which are telling you to do self-care. Please, please, please. Emerald. Ceremonies and celebrations. Are you going towards another commitment? It is a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. You know what, Capricorns? Exceptional gain. This person who took their time to give you a commitment, I think is coming back this time with a commitment. I feel this. Let me know if this is going to play out, please. Please. Because this is a card of ceremonies and happiness, Maybe they have a ring ready for you this time because they know that they cannot lose you again for the second time. They can't. Let me know, please. Comment, okay? Now, my darling Capricorns, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. I've loved delivering all these messages to you. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon, comment below. I cannot wait to sit down again and do another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.